Hello everybody. Today's episode is best viewed on YouTube because it is visual, because it is makeup. So you can listen all you want, but you probably won't understand what I'm talking about. So just go below and click on my YouTube channel and it will take you right there. Hope you enjoy. Bye.
Swinging through the years, we're breaking all the rules. Midlife's calling, honey, we're nobody's fools. Got that fire inside, we're rising up to shine. This is our time, yeah, we're feeling so divine. Oh, we're thriving, we'll be driving, bold and free. Women owning midlife, just you wait and see. Dance through the changes with a heart so strong. This is our anthem, come and sing along.
Hi, here I am, makeup free for a reason, because a few of my friends have asked me what is some good makeup tricks or tips. Ignore my dark roots. I'm trying to not color my hair as much, keep it healthy. That looks good, doesn't it? Anyway, so my friends have been asking me makeup tip. I'm not a makeup artist at all, but I have a lot of makeup. I wear a lot of makeup every single day. I love it. It just makes me feel better, and as your skin gets older, you got to be changing things up a bit. And so these are just the things. I have so much makeup, but these are my favorite things that I've used every single day. I've used very high-end products. I've used what in America they call drugstore or chemist or grocery store brands. So I've got them all. They're all over the place. So it just depends what I like. So I've used some really beautiful, expensive foundations, and I've used some really cheap ones too. And I think the products that I'm going to show you, you can get anywhere in the world. And if you can't go into the store and get it, gosh, this looks so ugly. You can't just go to the store and get it, then you can order it on Amazon, probably. Order it online or something. Maybe that's better. That's a better look, Joanna. Normally I have a headband. It's not going to get any better than this. So it looks like I've got two little like antennas. Yeah, so there's a basic, very, very basic. I mean, I've got a lot of different things I could do for nighttime or summer and winter, etc. But this is just like the basics, because you asked, so I am going to show you. So first off, I start off with a contour. You don't have to do this step. I just like to do it. Sometimes I skip it if I'm in a hurry and I just want even more basic. But the contour, this is what the trick I've learned. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. I just watch a lot of videos and copy other people. So the contour, you want to put a little like dark. This one is by e.l.f. And I'm going to put every single product I use today in the show notes. This is by e.l.f. And I've got to tell you, it's really hard. I don't know how people do this. Doing your makeup into a camera and not into a mirror. So you put it along here. This is for women who are older. I am 54, so that's going to give you more definition in your jawline. And again, you can skip that if you want to. And a little bit here, but you don't go, apparently, this is from what I've been watching other people, you don't go too far down. You don't try and make big contour lines. So you just basically just there on the cheekbone. And because I have a 5 head, I have a massive forehead. So I do a little bit up there, just to make it look smaller. And this is before any foundation. And I've already put moisturizer on. I should have said that. You need to have really good moisturized skin before you begin. That's what's going to make everything go on so much smoother and look better when it's all done. So I just use this brush. I don't even know when I got this. I had it for a long time, and it's just a brush that I don't care if I wreck. And you just kind of smudge it all in, I guess. Just make sure it's all in a big line. And I don't know if you can tell, because it gives a shadow in those areas. And then I have a, what do you call these things? A blender, makeup blender. Is that what they're called? I don't know. You can get them everywhere. This is like just a really, really cheap one. I think it was $3. And you wet it. That's the key. You wet it and then get a towel and like make sure almost all the moisture is out. And I just like to just push it like that, just so it's not like too apparent, like a big line on my face. Okay. And the next trick that I've learned just recently, and this is, how do you say that? MCoBeauty or something? MCoBeauty? I don't know how you say it. And I've just literally got this a couple of days ago. Usually I use the L'Oreal. I'll write it all down, like everything I'm using. And it is a I can never say this word, hyaluronic tinted serum. So it's very, very light. It's not like a thick foundation. Give it a good shake. And I use this kind of brush. And again, this is like, I think it was from Tarte or something. They're really good brushes, but they're really cheap. But it's a brush, see how it's flat and really dense. I learned this trick just recently from somebody I follow on YouTube and also on, what do you call it, Instagram. Wayne Goss, that's his name. I just love it. I love all these techniques because he, like, a lot of the things I'm using today, I've watched his videos and then gone and tried it. And this is super cheap. But yeah, so, and the L'Oreal ones is a little bit more. The only thing I hate about this is it comes in like this thing. And you can barely get it enough up, so you gotta kind of like just pour it out sometimes. But anyway, this is the trick I learned from Wayne Goss. You put like a little bit in your hand like this. That's probably too much. Too excited with my squeezing. And he says it gives you like a poreless look and you're not putting too much on. You do this. You mush it around. I know it just seems silly, like you're putting makeup on your hand because it's like, see, it's all gone, but it's getting mushed into the brush. So then I'm not like putting big hunks because I was like dropping it on my face and you had too much and I was trying to wipe it off. And then you just go tap all over. And there's enough in here, straight here, enough in the brush to just gently get it all over your face. A little bit around the eyes, but I'm going to put something else around my eyes, so I don't need that much. Don't need to concentrate. And then I go just a little bit below. It sounds funny on my throat. I'm not usually talking when I put makeup on. It's funny. A little bit below. And I'm going to blend it in with a beauty blender in a second. But it's just the lightest. It's just like a, there's a hair there. It's just driving me nuts. It's like a tinted moisturizer, like a step above a tinted moisturizer, I guess. Oh, and I do put sunscreen on before I do all this, and I can tell you all the products I use if you like. I think this will be like the first and last makeup one I ever do because it's really difficult. Anyway, I'm going to wipe that off my hand so I don't get it all over the place. And then I bring Mr. Beauty Blender back out and I just kind of smoosh it in again, just tap it in so it's going into your pores. It's not just like sitting on top of your skin like a mask. So it gets all tapped in nicely. Hopefully it looks nice. I always find that makeup kind of like sits in the chin area most, for me anyway, so I just try and mush it in more there. And you know what's really hard? I can't see very well, like up close. And that's a really hard thing I've learned about doing makeup. I don't know how, I guess you can get one of those mirrors that are magnifying, but they freak me out because I don't want to see every pore. Anyway, so the next thing, so we've got the contour and now we've got just basically the palette. Now we get to paint it all. This is something also from Wayne Goss that I learned. It's RMS concealer. And it is, you know how sometimes you put concealer on and you can see it gets like in little lines, it falls into the lines around your eyes. This does not. It is so moisturizing. And I just do little dots like this, go all the way up in there because I've got some dark shadow up there. And I just use my finger. You can use a brush or something, but I just tap it in with my little fingers. Not that pinky, but the next one. And the Beauty Blender's going to come out again. Can't get enough of that thing, can I? So tap, 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 tap. And it just gives you, it just makes it light down there. So yeah, chuck that on again. A bit rough. If I ever do your makeup, it's a little bit painful. And the next thing for the eyelid, this is a MAC product. I've gone through probably about 10 of these. They last forever. It takes forever, but like I use it every single day. And this one's called Painterly, and it's a paint pot, and it's very long wearing. And I just get like a little brush like this, and I just paint my eyelid. Got it the wrong way. Paint the old eyelid, and it just gives you, because I've got like little, you can see little veins, or just like gives you the, see, and you can just wear this, and they come in different colors. They actually come, this, it looks like a concealer. I've actually used this as a concealer too. Like I might do like that, even though it's meant for your eyes. It's long wearing and it's creamy. Yeah, this one looks like the color of clay. I just like it because it's just basic and hasn't got any glow or anything else on there. So that goes on there. Already, it's all coming together. All the same color. Now I'm not all splotchy. Next thing, another e.l.f. This is so, e.l.f.'s so cheap, but it's so good. I like e.l.f. products a lot. And I just use a brush. And I don't like to powder my whole face, because I think the older you get, your skin gets dry. So this gives you that more of a moist, like that word, glow. So just do that area, the eyes, and just the concealer to set it, I guess. Next thing, this is by L'Oreal as well, and it's just like one of those eyeliner. I don't know, but it's in that color, and if you can see it, I have to do that. You know how they all do, like, oh, put it up against. It's a liner, and this is going to look really gross because you get to look inside my eye, but I just put it in here and it burns at my eyes. I get really bloodshot eyes. I don't know if it's allergies or just broken capillaries from pushing out freaking 5 kids, especially one that's 10 pounds, big one. I'll do my blush next, and this is like Rarebeauty, Selena Gomez, I think her brand, and it is, look at this, it's really cute. I just like this product. This is quite a new one too. I can't remember the color, but I'll write it down. And see, like this, it's so cute, and it's creamy, and you do not need a lot, and you put it up high. I used to like do my blush all down here, but apparently I was doing it wrong, so I've learned that you want to go up high on your cheekbone, and see how that just goes in? See the difference? It just sinks in and doesn't look like you got blush on, but gives you a little bit of color. So that's the thing I think a lot of people make a mistake of, is not putting any blush on. And just the older you get, you need a little bit of color, so you don't look all washed out. It gives you that youthful, just think about babies, they've got cute little like flush cheeks. That's what you're gonna look like. If you don't have that, then you're gonna look old, I think, anyway, because I think it makes a big difference. And because I'm crazy and I love shiny stuff, this is a very new one I just got recently. It is Westman Atelier. It's hard to find that product. You can get it online, but I just found it at Sephora, and it's like a glow, and I just put a little bit like this, and it gives you a little sheen. You don't have to do this. This is like extra, because I'm extra. It gives you a nice little sheen on your cheeks. And I put a little bit there, and I just put a little bit here. Like I said, I'm extra. You don't have to go this far. And there, because I want my chin to look bigger. I need a chin implant. See, it's just that little bit of glow, and if it looks like it's not blendy, then you just, your good old blending thing again. Okay, the eyes. Mario, I love this palette. It's like the ethereal something or rather. I use like almost every single color. Some are sparkly and shiny, if you're into that, which I am, and some are matte. But this, like, you can do so many different eye looks with this. Oh gosh, this green one here is like beautiful. Just using that alone, I use that a lot. So this is the one up here. It's the lightest one. It's got a little bit of a sheen in it. I wished it didn't, to be honest, but I just put it all over. This is so easy. And this, I'm talking and showing you, so this is taking me probably twice as long as it normally would, because I can do my makeup so fast. But you can use some of these as a liner, you can use them as a highlighter, or just have a matte look. I love this. This is one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes that I've ever bought. This funny little thing, I hate the packaging on this. I really hate it. It is like half magic, and it's like I guess it's biodegradable packaging, but it's so like nasty and I hate it, but I love the product inside. It's called Wet Pebble, I think, and I just use the tiniest bit and just put it there, the base, or the top, whatever. It's the base if it's up there, and the top if you're going from below. I think I just got some on my cheek. And just see how it's that little bit of a glow, and it just makes you look like you've got some, a little bit of color on your eyes if you're in a hurry and you just use your finger to do it. I guess you could use a brush, but why not just use your finger? They're on the end of your hands. They're right there waiting to be used. So you just use it. And right now I could put liner on, eyeliner or something else, but I'm not going to do that today because I just want it to be quick. And the next thing is I always give my little eyebrows a bit of a brush because they're being knocked around with all that foundationing and everything else. Mascara. These are my two go-tos. This one I have bought this. It's Maybeline Sky High, and I've gone through. I can't even, like, I just keep buying them and buying and buying them because I've tried every mascara because I fall for it when you see a mascara commercial. And they have, I'm just going to blend that a bit more, and they're promising everything, and I get so excited and I try it, and no, because by the end of the day I look up and I've got mascara on my eyelids, or it's all crumbling underneath, and it makes me so angry because I get the promise and I never get it. But this one, you can wear it, you don't get any marks on your eyelid, it doesn't crumble. And this is another one, it's Tarte by Tarte. I just got the small one just to try it, and it's a tubing mascara, because I bought this very expensive tubing mascara that I saw advertised on Instagram, so I bought it. I was very excited. I had to wait for it to arrive, and it was great, but not worth the money. And this was cheaper, and I just got the little one. And the tubing ones, I'm going to use this one today, but the tubing ones, they form a tube around your eyelash, and they make your eyelashes so big and so huge. And the best part about it is in the evening, you just have to like wet it, and then you just pull it all off, and it just all comes off like little tubes. You don't have to use eye makeup remover, etc. But I really love this one, the Sky High. This is going to be interesting, trying to do my eyelashes when I can't see. I may have to look in the mirror and then come back. For this part, I am so blind. That's a mirror. That's better. Now I can see. People don't always do the bottom. I like to do the bottom. My eyelashes, they're quite long because I use a serum. I have to tell you about that. This serum I use. My lashes are very long, but they're very blonde. So I look like a naked mole rat. And put another coat on the top. And what a difference does that make? I think mascara makes the biggest difference of everything. Everything. Look at it. Look at that eye and that eye. This one looks bald. People always say, oh, people have been asking me about, literally people have asked me, like, what makeup? Because their skin's changed, they're older, and they don't know what to do now, or they don't wear makeup at all, and they want to start to wear makeup, because it freshens you up when you turn into an old hag like I am. I have to tip my hat to like up people, because it's hard. They probably have a better setup. They're probably not just like looking into a camera like this. I'm sure there's like tricks. Last but not least, my favorite lip balm. I talked about this with in the lip thing. It's the Fresh. I don't know if the brand name is Fresh or Sugar. Chuck that on. And then this RMS, this is a new one, and it's in the shade Babette, and it's going to look scary, but just hang on. It's a tube, and you squeeze a little bit out. And you can, I did a really big, bold red lip with this for New Year's Eve, and it was beautiful. But I've also found you can just use the tiniest bit, and it's almost like a hint of color, like a tinted lip balm or something, and that's it. Maybe a little more on. But this I really like, because it's just that little tiny hint of color. Pull my antennas off. Go and get my roots done, and that's it. Very natural. Doesn't even look like you're wearing makeup, but you are wearing quite a few layers. But yeah, like I said, I could do that in a few minutes, but because of you, it took me longer. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you're happy, and I'll link everything I used below. Bye-bye.